Hey guys, and welcome to my new video. So this is another video on my second channel, and this is just going to be a little sort of reaction video or my thoughts on this whole James Charles situation. Now, for those people that obviously know who I am, you know that I'm very truthful about everything. If I do lie about something, it's because I have to. It's to sort of like protect myself, my family, my friends, but other than that, I don't lie about things. And a lot more recently, I've actually like upon myself like done all the sorts of right things, and that's why I thought I was sort of a good person to maybe talk about this. I know a lot of people are going to be tweeting about this. I know a lot of people have. You've had videos like exposing James Charles and stuff like that, but actually I want to see it from both sides. So just firstly, before I look at screenshots and stuff, what I know about the situation, and obviously correct me if I'm wrong, I know that he was talking to a guy who was straight. Apparently they were in a relationship. It's sort of like James is gay, this guy was straight, but they wanted to sort of try something. He wasn't really up for experimenting, he wasn't really sure what he wanted, and apparently James Charles sort of like forced himself upon him, made him do things, and apparently a lot of the like makeup creators, YouTubers and influencers and stuff like that now think that he's using his fame and his money and everything like that to sort of like show that he can do whatever he wants and treat people however he wants, sort of thing, and which obviously isn't how it should be. Numbers, money, that shouldn't affect how you act as an individual, as a person. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of screenshots. There are a lot of screenshots, a lot of like messages and stuff. This was something that he tweeted on his I think it's Twitter or Instagram. I'm going to put the screenshots so at least you can read it along. I will address this now and never again. The boy that I was seen with at Coachella and talked for 5 months prior to meeting, the day before the festival, day one, he called me and told me he wanted to continue to explore his sexuality and meet in person to see what it would be like. He flew himself out, and I invited him to my home with my friends, and we spent the weekend together at the festival, holding hands, cuddling, sleeping in the same bed and kissing, nothing more. We had many conversations where I asked him how he was feeling, and he told me that he felt very comfortable with me and my friends, and he was having the most fun weekend of his life and liked the direction we were going in, but still wasn't sure about his sexuality. But apparently from the boyfriend's videos, he was definitely straight and didn't want to do any sort of experimenting. When he left, my friends looked out for me as friends should, told me the many red flags they noticed about him, such simple things as him not cleaning up, to more serious things like him only holding or kissing me when a celebrity or influencer was around. I gathered my thoughts and expressed how I was feeling, and he apologised for upsetting my friends but not for upsetting me. Okay. He told me he had no feelings for me, and in the moment I was not upset that he didn't like me back. I was upset that I ignored the red flags and wasted 5 months of my life. Well, no, you hadn't wasted the time of your life. You spent time with someone who sort of wasn't sure what they wanted to do, and then was ended up forced into having to expose you because you treated him not fairly. I felt taken advantage of. I impulsively replied to a fan on Twitter who was excited about my new relationship and refuted it by calling him a con artist, which was completely wrong of me. I deleted it, but it was too late. I take full responsibility for starting this mess and have already apologised to this person in private. And then he carries on saying this person led to make all these like stories and YouTube videos and stuff. He's pointed a false image of me being a predator, blah blah blah, and just goes on. And at the end he just pretty much goes, I'm taking responsibility for my side of this, and I can only hope that the other person will as well. I'm moving on now, thank you. So it's sort of just like he just lightly addressed it, and thinks it's just going to go away. Like I said, I don't really know much about this situation, and I thought I just wanted to jump on the bandwagon just to sort of say what my thoughts and stuff are, because it's been going along all over social media, Twitter mainly, YouTube allegations. I think Tati Westbrook ended up making a video about him as well. She was what I believe, like she's one of the like older makeup artists and stuff, and when she realised that James sort of got his fame or whatever. She wanted to sort of mother him and make sure that he knew the good and bad things that would happen when becoming a makeup artist and stuff, and obviously when he gets famous, that obviously there are going to be things that he has to deal with. So someone tweeted, Tati Westbrook just grabbed the sexual predator and manipulated James Charles by the neck and dragged him and his career straight to the cemetery. We stan. And I think that's sort of like it's ironic because she's the one that helped him get his career, and she's also the one that helped to sort of end his career. And the interesting thing about that tweet is actually Zara Larsson, singer-songwriter, actually replied, and she goes, I'm cackling because he hit up my boyfriend in the DMs several times and knowing damn well that he's straight. So he's even tried to hit on like singer-songwriters, like boyfriends and stuff. So yeah, the boyfriend his YouTube is I'm_Gage. He had 2 videos up, just like a few facts about him and then what really went down between him and James Charles. I'm not sure if it's been deleted, but I've got a screenshot, so at least you can see that he's got 35,000 subscribers. James' subscribers are going down. Tati's pretty much on like 7,000 or something. 7 million, I think, actually. 7,000. And then obviously, the one other thing, the reason why I wanted to make this whole video is that Tati sort of made, no, she didn't sort of make it, she made a 43-minute video talking about James Charles and all the things that he did wrong and how strong their friendship was before and blah blah blah, and no adverts. James Charles made an 8-minute video and had sort of adverts every 30 seconds, which clearly shows that he's in it still just for the money. And even though it's an apology video, he's still getting money from it. And obviously he knows a lot of people are going to come over and watch it because the video is literally just called Tati. So that, I believe, for me is completely out of order. And on that video there were several comments. I'm going to talk so slow that people think I'm actually sorry. The way he sort of talks not like himself, he's just talking really slowly to make people feel sorry for him. Someone else put, I've lost all respect for you because now all you're doing, because now you're only doing it for the fame and the money. Someone else, Kylie, Kim, Chris and Jeffree Star plus more have unfollowed him on Instagram. I'm shooketh. Kylie, Kim and Kris Jenner, by the way. Me, watched Tati's whole 43-minute video. Also me, can't watch 30 seconds of this because she's telling the truth in everything that she says and he's just there. I watched the whole video, and at the beginning he sort of seems like he's actually sorry, and then very, very like deep into the video he's sort of like, oh, I know I've done wrong and I hope everyone can accept me. Oh mum, I love you so much, mum. And he goes along the lines of something like, mum, like obviously you're going to see a lot of comments and stuff, but don't get involved with it. I brought this on upon myself. I'm the one that's supposed to deal with it and stuff like that. Which is just sort of, I don't know, it's so stupid. If he knows he was going to get into trouble, and there were so many warnings, because I saw a video with like Shane Dawson, and James said something like, oh, what one tip would you give me to like survive the industry or to like go further? And he was like, you seem to be like searching for the wrong boys. Maybe obviously avoid the straight ones, which helps because they're obviously not interested in guys. Someone else put, Ariana Grande, Kim, Kylie Jenner unfollowed him on Instagram. Sold your soul for some gummy bears. Address the fact that you are a complete predator to straight men. It's disgusting that you use your fame and power to manipulate them into sexual acts with you. Now that is basically the whole of this video. I'm sure there's loads of other little stories in between, but you've got the whole, like, the Coachella thing. I mean, to be fair, his Coachella outfits, for a start, weren't even outfits. His bum was out, and stuff like that. And I'm all about people dressing how they want and feeling comfortable in their own skin and stuff, but that isn't really, for a 19-year-old boy, you can dress up as whatever you want, la la la, makeup, not bothered, hair, do whatever, but he wasn't really wearing clothes. And to be fair, he was basically insulting himself and his family, because surely his family would have brought him up thinking, okay, so they're either homophobic or not homophobic, but whether he's gay or not, he can wear what he wants and what he feels comfortable in. But going out like that with his full bum out, I think for me that was just another step to not really agreeing with James Charles. Someone else, those crocodile tears had one job and yet they failed. So it's sort of like he's trying to get people to feel sorry for him. It doesn't work. Your career is dying faster than unvaccinated kids. Never bite the hand that feeds you. That was by someone called Terry. I think that sort of means don't attack the people that have helped you to get to where you are today. and I think that was a snap back at Tati. He obviously did or said something to Tati and like belittled her or something, and obviously that's why she's made a 43-minute video about him and doesn't want to get paid for it, because she's just wanting to state the obvious. She just wants to sort of not even expose but just tell the truth about the situation. There's so much drama now on YouTube. You had the whole Jeffree Star getting robbed, you had the Liza Koshy and boyfriend breaking up, and now you've got James Charles and his makeup scandal. So it's not necessarily all bad things, but there's so many problems on this platform that people need to just tell the truth about these things. On the next stream awards, award for losing the most subscribers goes to James Charles. Fun fact, James Charles has a colour in his palette called Social Blade and it's green. I think you have to change that. Laura Lee sure looks different in this video. I'm waiting for Morph to ditch James like they did with Laura Leach. Alexander Wang is probably really glad that he gave James that Coachella Week 3 outfit to wear. The moment he forced himself to cry made me cringe so much. I'm dying at the fact how Jeffree is doing a closet tour right now. I'm so confused, just text your mum and tell her all of this. Trying to get our empathy and acting all emotional, it's not going to work. Don't buy the hand that feeds you, honey. Laura and Manny are like, phew, finally, we aren't the degenerates anymore. Meanwhile, Jeffree is asleep in his vault. GCC is on Monday. I'm here watching James Charles lose subscribers. Oh my god, I'm surprised he didn't use code James for 10% off at the end of the video. Bye sister, it's your fellow subscriber here. I'm never coming back to your channel. Lol, what's the point in this video? Basically all you said was sorry that you got exposed. I will be honest, I feel bad about saying that he would deserve this, but it's true. He would never change if he would not experience something like this. He was such an inspiration and I hope he can get change, fix things and get better. And to be fair, that is actually quite a nice comment. Obviously, everyone makes mistakes and obviously everyone does things that they regret. He's 19 years old, which is still young, and he's just been put into the public eye so quickly, so obviously he's going to make mistakes. Obviously he's going to fall into traps and fall into like bits of drama left, right and centre. But I think drawing other people into the drama, like the ex-boyfriend and his friends, his makeup friends who were supposedly his friends but now have all sort of turned on him. I think the whole sister squad have sort of ended as well. I think all Emma, Grayson and Ethan actually unfollowed him on Instagram, Ariana as well. But it's sort of like everyone does deserve a second chance. I think if he would have come back with maybe a better apology video, or maybe explaining why he did the things that he did, or maybe actually getting the boy, the ex, on the video and actually saying the truth and being like, look, actually these things I did, I don't accept myself for doing. I know I acted and treated you in a way but I shouldn't have treated you in, and actually something like that, but actually proper emotional video rather than just trying to fake cry or get some money from a video. Maybe have it not getting paid, maybe like just an episode or a voice note or a video somewhere just being like, look, I know what I did was wrong, rather than just saying, oh yeah, I was exposed, I'm sorry. Actually saying why what you did was wrong and actually how you can inspire other people to not follow in the same footsteps. Someone else commented on the video, at this point the truth really doesn't matter. That's what James said in the video. The truth doesn't matter because the truth is already out there. Whatever he's trying to say, he's just trying to cover up the truth. So he just thought, oh, I'll make a quick video, let's just quickly address it, get a bit more money for it, a bit more like people coming over to my page, and then that's it. He doesn't protect, he doesn't attack, but most importantly he's apologising because he wants his subs back. My first James Charles video, LMAO. No one, James Charles. My fans will totally pay $500 for a meet and greet. I used to love you, sister. This is your fault. You broke her heart and now she's breaking your career. You lost another sister. Can't wait for you to reach 1 million. What a milestone. Those deep breaths and are forced, squeezed out tears and long pauses. Well done for James Charles successfully pulling out the victim card. My new hobby is refreshing the tab, watching his subscribers drop. Can my weight go down as fast as your subscribers? Bye, sister. Why does he take a long pause after each sentence? He's like Dora after asking us a question. And then there's another tweet from someone. The fact that James made a whole 8-minute video of a whack-ass apology to Tati with ads, so obviously getting money, and Tati made a 43-minute video without ads, getting absolutely no money from it. Here you go, James only cared about his image. And then there's more sort of stories. There was another story called I went to high school with James Charles, he sexually assaulted my friend, so I'm probably going to put screenshots on that. Haven't actually read through it, but there's just so much. One of my friends, with all the James Charles drama, I think that people are trying to unsub so that he will stop using his fame against people and ruining his friendships, because at the end of the day he only cares about the subs, the money and the fame. I really hope that instead of cancelling problematic, arrogant YouTubers, we actually start to support the authentic ones by following, viewing, subbing or buying collabs or merch. We are co-signing to their foolishness. Let's be better than that. So sort of like follow the real ones. It's nice to see straight men condemning predatory gays like James Charles. Now, can you do the same to your other straight man buddies to display the exact same behaviour towards women? People who get egos because of a large following are ignorant. Always remember where you came from. So it's just similar to before. Don't attack those people who helped you to get to where you were. James Charles' obsession with straight guys is so obviously rooted in self-esteem issues. He probably puts on a mask, pretends to love himself when he actually doesn't, and this is why he goes after people who he's likely to have absolutely no chance with. It's due to two things. A, he manages to get them into bed or to give them some type of attention, which boosts his confidence because, oh my god, I managed to do the impossible, I must be great. Or B, he fails miserably, which confirms his self-hatred. Now, self-confidence issues and stuff like that, obviously, like things like mental health, obviously you can't hide. If someone doesn't feel confident within their body, then there are ways that they can resolve it. But again, I think trying to get a straight guy in your bed, as a gay guy, trying to get straight guys to do things or to get in your bed and stuff like that, it's not the best way to go around it. And yeah, although people have self-esteem issues, you can't just say he did this because he had self-esteem issues. You can't blame his actions for something that he has, because there are so many other ways that he could have avoided what he did. Elijah Daniel tweeted, anyway, congratulations to James Charles for hitting 15 million subscribers. This is such a huge milestone and step towards influencer representation in the media. Well, he's actually now gone down to 14 million. I think it's still going down now. I think Tati, her subscribers are going up because people actually have more respect for her, and his are going down. Someone put, is James Charles officially cancelled? And then the last one I got was actually from one of my YouTube friends, Jack Edwards. So the F word, which is not going to thing, and in brackets, and I can't stress this enough, at James Charles. So he's obviously not a fan. He continues to say, I'm sorry for ever defending this man. I felt bad that people were being nasty about him at the Met Gala, and at that time it felt that he deserved to be there. I can't stress how wrong I was about him. Just wanted to pop in and say that my opinion changed once I did more research, and I no longer support or align myself with this individual. I'm going to go back to my vision cave now and resume being unproblematic. Sorry again. So, just to summarise, that is a bit of the evidence, a bit of my opinions on this whole James Charles situation. I'm not getting paid to make this video. I'm literally just making it just so I can advocate my own views and opinions. But at the end of the day, like I said, going for like straight guys, when you're gay and you know that there are guys that are straight, trying to go for them, trying to make them do things, and obviously caring about the subscribers, the money, the fame, all of those sorts of things is the worst way to be. So many people are tweeting, and I've seen so many tweets like months ago, even before this whole James Charles scandal, that they were like, if you're doing YouTube for the money, or if you're doing YouTube to become famous, then you're not going to get there, because you're going to have the want to make millions in the first few months, or you're going to want so many thousands of subscribers in the first few years, and if you don't do it, you're going to feel unaccomplished. So it's just sort of like, if that's your only motive, then just don't do it. But in regards to the James Charles situation, obviously, like I said again, everyone makes mistakes. He is only 19 years old, but then at the same time, 19 is an adult in both, well, America. Well, no, in America it's like 21, but like in England it's 18. But he is still old enough, he is mature enough, he has enough experience, he's met enough people, celebrities, not celebrities. I'm sure he's got managers and agents and all these sorts of things, that he knows he shouldn't be acting in ways like this. we've had the Zoella scandal, we've had the Jeffree Star scandal, now we've got the James Charles one, and I'm not sure how much of what everyone's saying is true, but I think that he definitely has done some things that are out of place, especially the thing with the ex-boyfriend, the Coachella thing, just outfits and I don't know, stuff like that, and bringing his real life friends and online friends and basically attacking people that sort of helped him to get into the industry isn't the best way for him to sort of continue and develop to grow his career. But that is basically it for this video. I just thought I wanted to do a little quick sit down. I have absolutely no affiliation with James Charles. I don't know him personally, I don't know him that well anyway. I just actually wanted to say that I was a massive fan of him. Been following his journey for the last few years, sort of watching all of his different makeup tutorials and interviews and stuff like that, and just to hear some of these things, like for anyone, for any celebrity that you follow, as soon as you hear something negative about them, you're sort of like, oh, why did they do that, or oh, why did it come out at this time? Because he's probably at the highest peak of his career at the moment, and it's now just going downwards. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. If there's any other evidence, comments, queries, anything like that, chuck it in the description. If there's any questions, chuck it in the description. And if anyone wants to come into a podcast, to talk about this particular situation, message me on Twitter. It's Brandon99193. I think I'll put it at the bottom here. And yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing from you guys. Sorry I had to do a bit of a downer video. I just thought, actually, to be fair, he's going around, so many people are saying good things, so many people are saying bad things, and I just wanted to sort of balance out that he's 19, he's young, he's probably not used to all this sort of fame and how easy it is for people to expose stuff, but then at the same time, he is old enough, he has met enough people, he does have enough education and knowledge within the particular background and all the different dramas and stuff that have happened, so he sort of should have dealt with it in a different way and not started going for straight guys who he knew were perfectly straight. But that's it from me. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will see you for another video very, very soon. Reaction video on this channel and personal video on my main channel. So until then, thank you for watching and goodbye.